Welcome to the Weekday Report for Wednesday, December 11th. I'm Joe Potente. Here's a brief look at the news. The National Weather Service issued a wind chill advisory for 6 p.m. today to 6 a.m. Thursday, predicting wind chills of between 18 and 25 degrees below zero. Officials warned those going outside to protect against hypothermia and frostbite. Winter weather means winter parking restrictions, and police in Kenosha have been busy enforcing them. Jeffrey Zampanti filed this report.
I'm Kenosha News journalist Jeffrey Zampanti reporting from downtown Kenosha, offering a reminder to car owners to always check the calendar for odd and even numbered days in correspondence to alternate street parking. Alternate parking went into effect on December 1st, and the city has already issued 460 tickets in 10 days. Vehicles should also be removed from posted snow routes on 2 inches of snow or more. For the Kenosha News, I'm Jeffrey Zampanti.
Thanks, Jeff. An error in the suit filed by a conservative group seeking to block implementation of new labor contracts in the Kenosha Unified School District is causing a delay. The Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty, known as WILL, sued the district, the school board, and the Kenosha Education Association after the district adopted new contracts last month. But instead of naming the union in the suit, WILL mistakenly cited a separate corporate entity that owns the union's office. As a result, the union called for the suit to be dismissed. Instead, the judge gave WILL 2 days to amend its complaint. The Summers Town Board gave a unanimous thumbs up Tuesday for plans to build a 4-story hotel, 4 2-story apartment buildings, and a number of large retail stores and other retail spaces. The Commons at Summers is planned for the west side of Green Bay Road, just south of Highway E, near UW Parkside. In a letter to the board, Parkside Chancellor Deborah Ford expressed her support for the project, noting the hotel would provide needed nearby accommodations for campus visitors, while the apartments would provide off-campus lease units close by for students. The 83rd Annual Goodfellows Holiday Banquet was held Tuesday night at Madragrano's Marina Shore. The event is the main fundraiser for Kenosha Christmas Charities, a group that distributes winter clothes, holiday meals, and Christmas toys to local families in need. The group serves about 3,000 children each year. The winners of the inaugural Kenosha News Holiday Cookie Contest were announced today. Here's Kathy Troher with the story.
Almost everyone loves cookies, and when you've got cookies and a contest, well, that's a winning combination for sure. Winning recipes have just been announced for the first Kenosha News Holiday Cookie Contest, and they're quite a yummy selection. The News received more than 60 submissions by the November 27th deadline. Those were pared down to a top 10, which were baked by one batch of News staff volunteers and judged by another. Judging was short and sweet. Within 30 minutes, votes had been cast, with the top cookie title going to Miniature Kolache, submitted by Kathy Norris of Kenosha. In a 3-way tie for second place, the winners were Italian Genetti from Lori Tricocci of Kenosha, Almond Chocolate Biscotti from Donna Juswick of Kenosha, and Hungarian Nut Sticks from Janet Eppers of Beach Park, Illinois. You can make these scrumptious treats too. Look for the recipes on Wednesday's C1 food page. For the Kenosha News, I'm Kathy Troher.
What's trending today? The People's Pope. That's how Pope Francis was described today when Time magazine announced him as its selection as the 2013 Person of the Year. What do you think of the magazine's choice? Tell us on our Facebook page. Up next is Mike Larson with a sports take.
Bradford graduate Melvin Gordon wants to hear what the NFL Draft Advisory Board has to say before making a decision about his future. The 6'1", 207-pound running back submitted his name to the board this week after rushing for 1,466 yards and 12 touchdowns during Wisconsin's regular season. As a redshirt sophomore, Gordon is draft eligible. Most mock drafts have Gordon as a top 3 running back this year. The advisory board will give Gordon a projected round and feedback on his draft stock. Gordon and the Badgers are preparing to face South Carolina on New Year's Day in the Capital One Bowl. Gordon's decision on his future isn't due until January 15th. I'm Mike Larson, and this has been a Sports Take.
Thanks, Mike. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. Joe Ward will have an update on the city's efforts to control the emerald ash borer, and Heather Pointer is checking into how healthcare.gov sign-up is going locally. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Joe Potente with the Weekday Report.